This new year can be welcomed with a new look. And here at vintage store F as in Frank on Main Street, you can find one-of-a-kind pieces without breaking your bank account.
I find it more fun shopping here than like other places because there's so much more interesting stuff and I can develop my own style.
There's a huge selection. Like, it's such a big store. There's so much to look at.
For Kelsey Dundon, F as in Frank is a vintage lover's dream come true.
I'm a huge fan of all of the interesting pieces, and as we go through them, I mean, you'll find sequins and feathers and faux fur and really distinct, high-quality pieces, and that's what I like. I find that it's my vintage pieces that I get the most compliments on.
She's behind the uber-popular blog, The Anthology, where she chronicles her vintage fashion finds through interesting photos and stories.
I love blogs. It was looking at everyone else who was doing such an amazing job and deciding that it inspired something in me, and I wanted to take a turn at trying it, and now it's sort of become the love of my life.
For Kelsey, whose addiction to secondhand clothing started in high school, each piece is like uncovering a little bit of history.
I think people are a little bit sometimes turned off by the idea of wearing someone else's old clothes. I do two things. I would take it to the dry cleaner first, and I'd also take it to the tailor if it needs it. I love trying to imagine who owned this piece originally. So, I don't know, maybe it was your great aunt Helga, who knows? But yeah, that part of it's quite fun for me.
And she says vintage clothes aren't just meant to be worn at rock concerts.
There are quite a few conservative items, and it all depends on how you mix and match, and you could get something that, you know, is brightly colored but still very office appropriate. You shouldn't be looking for anything specific. I think you should go in there with a really open mind. Definitely start with an open mind. Look for quality pieces. Look for something that's going to be in mint condition. And be adventurous.
Kelsey says fashion recycles, and before you know it, the Navajo outer layer your dad owned and you hated could just be your new spring jacket.
Just so beautiful. So this guy's coming home with me.
In Vancouver, turning the old into something new and fabulous, I'm Melanie Pinetto for The Express.
F as in Frank is on Main Street. You can also follow Kelsey's vintage travels on her blog, theanthology.com. Now you're watching our show that's all about resolution solutions, and we have more fun ones from around Metro Vancouver coming up.